I follow my whims, wheresoever they may lead.
We've got trumpets!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
One of us has been drenched.
Nicely done.
I'm merely...
Splendid. I think not. I shan't let them conquer.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
Dare I say it? We trounced our foe well and true.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
I'll hold the enemy in place.
Well said.
Oh, how I envy you. I wish I could go adventuring. Do you think you could help me with something? Thank you.
Trisha is champing at the bit to venture to the capital. You're a breath of fresh air in this stale place. Has aught happened? Trisha is champing at... Do try not to incite the girl's curiosity any further.
True peace and quiet isn't to be found in the city.
Trisha is... This is lost on an old woman like me.
Thank you. Take this, sir. You've well earned it.
That went as well as we might have hoped. Let us cast our eyes about and analyze the situation.
Mayhap someday I'll be good enough at math.
But given the volatility of her powers, it just doesn't seem... I've been looking forward to your next visit. Trisha is champing...
Well, we've eaten our fill. What say we settle our stomachs with a few hours' sleep?
Just how I like it. I fear I've naught useful to share. I've things to do, if you don't mind.
I've got to keep up with my lessons, else I'll never learn control.
Let me get that.
A formidable foe. I hope we have not met our match.
If we are to have any hope of felling it, we must discern its weakness.
It seems we have enraged our foe. Might we not use their rage to our advantage? An impressive view. We can infer much of the lay of the land from here. Would be a good place to take stock of our surroundings.
True enough.
Materials, eh? I shan't deny. They have their uses.
Trisha is champing at the bit. Has aught happened? I'd not say no to a bit of company.
We've little need for a campsite at present.
'Tis enough to make camp only when the need arises.
I trust we've all inspected our equipment.
Come, we've much to be getting on with. Feeling rested, I trust?
But given the volatility of her powers, it just doesn't seem wise. Haven't much to offer, but... I'm not sure what's best here. Do try not to incite the girls. Leave me out of this. But given the volatility of her powers... I'm not sure what's best. Trisha is champing at the bit. Has aught happened?
I fear our equipment may rust in these conditions.
Grumbling isn't like to improve our situation, you know.
Trisha is champing. I demand an explanation. As well.
Allow me to lead the way. I can take you to our destination. By the optimum route.
You say, would you be willing to do me a favor? Sorry I am to hear it.
Ah, Sir Arisen. I've been meaning to speak with you. Did you, perchance, pay a visit to the House of the Blue Sunbright? I see. After the rather strongly worded letter I received, I feared as much. 'Twas under unique circumstances, shall we say, that Daphne came to reside with us. You must understand, the House of the Blue Sunbright is our most generous benefactor, and their favor hinges upon our continued discretion. Thus, for the sake of all who reside herein, I beg you to steer Daphne away from any further contact with that household. Though it pains me to perpetuate the girl's misfortune, it must be done, if the gracious hand is to continue to function. Sir Arisen, I trust that you will pray see to it that naught akin to the recent debacle be
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
Do you perchance remember me? You once knew me as maid to the young master, Sebastian. Well, I'm his maid no longer. Though I meant no harm, the mistress saw fit to turn me out. Tell no other soul of this, but the girl I had you fetch was none other than Sebastian's own twin sister. Afeard of inviting conflict over their inheritance, Daphne's family branded her a cursed babe and sent her away. Yet the loss of her newborn child drove the mistress half mad with grief. She's been bedridden ever since. I had hoped the sight of her long-lost daughter might rekindle some vital spark within my mistress. But alas, 'twould seem it was not to be. In the end, my good intentions served only to rob me of my station. I suppose 'twas no less than my due for meddling in the affairs of the nobility.
Got something for me?
Our foes are like to use the dark against us.
What is it? Have you brought me something to sate my unquenchable thirst for knowledge? A book, perchance? No, a letter, is it? Let's see here. But know that tonight the moon shall again be shrouded in a veil of gossamer clouds, awaiting the return of the sun's warming glow. Well, well, I'd not thought Disa the capacity for such refinement. 'Tis a love letter of a sort, one that draws on ancient symbolism to convey its message. The moon represents a woman, the sun, a man. Put simply, what this letter means to communicate is, I miss you. Ha! A surprisingly saccharine sentiment coming from the Queen Regent. Would you not agree? I know not who this Phasis is, though 'tis safe to say that Disa is rather invested in him. What concerns me is this godsway mentioned in the first line. If we can take this letter at its word, and 'twas indeed granted to the Queen Regent, we can surmise that it must be something tangible, an object. As to what manner of object, however, I can only begin to guess, and I'm not one for pointless conjecture. I suspect someone of Batali heritage might be able to tell you more. I must confess I'd not thought Disa capable of such flowery language, let alone in the form of a love letter. Yet I'm far more intrigued by this godsway. 'Tis rare enough that I encounter a word I'm unfamiliar with. Perhaps 'tis of Batali origin.
I lack information pertinent to this task. Consider hiring a pawn better apprised of such matters.
I'm ill at he's in.
Everyone's as tired as I am.
Time to head to market, methinks.
Stomach's growling. Time for a nurse. I'm a predicament.
Sooner my duties are complete. Those kids don't know politics.
It's on me to bear what younger shoulders can't.
Though I cannot be sure how 'twill aid us, I do believe there is more to that letter than we yet understand. I trust you will get to the bottom of it. And should you learn something, would you be so kind as to share it with me? Truly? Then my mother and this man are... My thanks for looking into this. Alas, I had hoped 'twould be of greater use to our cause. Ah, 'tis you. I thank you for coming to see me, but I'm afraid I have no new information to share at present. You have aught you wish to show me. What is it? A soldier who had dealings with that phantom ox cart from the rumors gave you this? I'm not sure there's much I can... Wait. This handwriting. It couldn't be. Forgive me. I fear I was mistaken. I shall entrust this matter to Captain Brandt. Apologies, but I've need of time to get my thoughts in order. Let us...
What business have you here? You might have ingratiated yourself with the Regentkin, but that doesn't mean that you can come and go as you please. Wait a moment. What's that you've got there? Perhaps I underestimated you. Thank you for bringing this letter to my, attention. You will investigate this matter no further, assuming you do not wish aught to befall the Regentkin.
Prayer's a waste of time. No one's listening.
They wish they were in my boots. If they only knew.
me to bear what younger shoulders can't.
A man's pleasure.
Hubris is man's worst enemy.
I cannot afford another item.
What's he doing? A precious little time.
I have been waiting for you, Arisen.
We might be able to slip into the Forbidden Magic Research Lab through the rear entrance. Follow me. I will guide you to the location.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
You're wasting your time talking to me.
How everyone else done by dusk. I've no time for pointless chatter.
Here to ask aught of me, are you?
A lonely place. Not without
Seems
its charms.
naught ever goes right.
A lonely place, but not without its charms.
I've no time for pointless chatter.
Nice place.
Here to ask aught of me, are you?
There's comfort in the humdrum of daily life.
If anyone else shares my sorrows.
What am I to do with this?
Only person I believe in is myself. What do ye want?
Can't remember the last time I had a proper meal.
You can't just wander in here. What was it I had planned for the... You can't just wander in... Can't remember the last time I had a proper meal. Ho there! Faring all right? All I need is my help, I suppose. Can't remember the last time I had a proper meal. Everyone's busy with their own affairs, I see. If anyone notices it, they tottered up to.
Pleasant spot to while away an afternoon.
Bunch of sluggards.
What's this? Come to admire my sculptures, have you? Ho ho! To think my eminence as a collector would reach in the ears of the Arisen. If only my collection were complete, I'd fain allow you to inspect it. Alas, the sculpture that I commissioned to be its centerpiece is yet to arrive. And 'twould wound my pride to have you behold my collection ere 'tis made whole. If your curiosity shall not be denied, however, mayhap you'd consider paying a visit to the sculptor in my stead. The man's home is located in Batal. You need only tell him that I eagerly await the sculpture's completion.
Let us speak with everyone we can think of who might know aught of use.
Not without its charms.
Is there aught you require?
I've heard that, there's an oracle up in the palace.
Best make haste, else I'll be out this all night. Best make haste, else I'll be out this all night.
Oh, nice place, this. I'm in no hurry to leave. Good day, sir.
As I've said, my husband has left to slay a Dullahan at the ill-doer's resting place.
But I like it. I got something for me.
Perhaps you would indulge me in conversation?
Take it easy today. Trade favors the patient and the long-educated.
No respect for this.
Why is this not
No.
selling? It is a fine thing.
I feel a bit out of place.
This place is all sold.
Allow me to lead the way. I should like to put my knowledge to good use.
We're in your... hand, sir. Much obliged.
Professor, how might I be of service? Are you in the market for something in particular? Always a pleasure.
No purchases to be made today, I see. I just hope the shopkeep understands.
Gold is a resource best spent judiciously.
Must hold out till someone comes to relieve me.
Good day, sir. What might you be looking for?
I'm dead on my feet after today's trip. I don't have enough.
Come, I'll lead the way. Have we purchased all that we require? We ought to review the contents of our packs just to be sure.
We've a long journey ahead of us. We ought to employ an ox cart and save our strength.
True enough.
Wolves draw near!
I doubt ice will be of any use against it.
Welcome, good sir. Should you so desire, I can help you find your truest self. How very charming.
Good day, sir. What might you be looking for?
Now here's a welcome sight.
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
Allow me to lead the way.
I can take you to our destination by the optimum route.
Never mind what they say. I'll hold my step.
Even the grove.
We must rest. To this world I return, ready to put... It appears night has fallen while we slept.
Shall we check our packs and be off?
Feeling rested, I trust?
Just yonder. Looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here? I learned of a forgotten rift stone in this area during my time beyond the rift. I can take you to it, if you like.
Don't know why I'm asking. Suppose you'll just... Who are you? Come no closer!
Tis dark enough to warrant the use of your lantern, Master. Allow me to lead the way. I should like to put my knowledge to good use.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
Pray, follow me. Follow along at your own pace, Master. I shan't leave you behind. Over here, if you would. Tis a glad thing we rested when we did.
I knew that I could count upon your strength, Arisen. have my protection.
Come, I'll lead the way.
One might confidently call that a resounding victory.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves in every... Over here.
Really now, what are you doing? You ought not to be so careless.
As a matter of fact,
Over here, if you would. Over here, Master. Did you lose sight of me?
should your pack grow over full,
Pray, follow me.